Namaste. Let's have a relaxation. So you want to be warm and comfortable. Lying on the floor on your back in Savasana. Feet apart, feet turning outward. Lower back in contact with the floor and a little bit of space under your arms. You want to be nice and comfy. Or you can lie on your front in Makrasana, the crocodile, where you have one hand on top of the other and your forehead on your hands. You take your feet apart and you turn your heels in and your toes outward and relax across the shoulders and the hips. So get yourself comfortable. And as you breathe in, just give yourself permission. The next 20 minutes is your time. This is a time where you can release any tension, any fatigue in your body. You can allow your body some deep healing. And you can also bring in, you can rejuvenate your physical body, your vitality, and just bring yourself back into a place of beautiful balance and harmony. All in 20 minutes, no problem at all. Okay, so give yourself permission, turn off your phones, turn off any distractions. This is time for you. So we'll begin with some deep yogic breathing. So if you can, place your hands on your tummy or feel your tummy into the floor. As you breathe in, you're going to breathe in down through a channel through the very center of your chest, all the way into your belly. So your tummy fills with air with the in-breath. And then as you breathe out, you pull the hands back towards the spine, naturally releasing that air. And breathe in again when you're ready. Lovely smooth movement. Ideally breathe through your nose if that's comfortable. We take in more oxygen when we breathe through our nose. It also filters the air and moistens the air, so it's just better for your airways. So slow, deep breaths. Feel as the air comes in, it's opening a beautiful channel right down the center of you, igniting the fire in your belly. You breathe out anything no longer needed. So you breathe out the old ashes. So breathing in, this fire in your belly is your passion for life, your creative energy, your get up and go, your zest, and we're just igniting this fire. Releasing that which is no longer needed. So there's a cleansing with the out-breath and an invigorating, a lighting of the fire with the in-breath. And this fire is deep in our belly. And this fire is very related to not just our passions and our energy, but our ability to, for example, digest our food and absorb all the nutrients. Our ability to digest life and absorb all the lessons. So it's about growth. This is a fire that transmutes, so it's not a fire that burns. It is a fire that cleanses and purifies. And it is a fire that we just want to start to kindle as we move into spring. It will give you that energy that you need to naturally flow with the seasons. You might even find it gives you the energy to spring clean. Often we have a sort of intuitive, instinctive desire to clear out physically, maybe our homes, maybe a bit of a detox with our body, we become more active, but also mental and emotionally. We just have a bit of a clear out of anything heavy that's still there from the winter time. So just breathing in, gentle focus on your breath, and a release as you breathe out. There's a lovely warm glow deep in your belly. And this is your creative energy. It's also where we find the energy that enables us to express who we are in the world. So your unique creative expression. And sometimes over the winter that can get a bit damped down. We lose our mojo, we lose our impetus for change and for embarking upon new things and new creative outlets. This will just re-spark that. So feel your body beginning to relax deeply, sinking down into the floor. And I'm just going to invite you to release any tension that you're holding in your physical body. So I want you to feel like you're going to point your toes and tense right through your whole leg, all the way to the buttocks. So pointing the toes downward, pulling in as many muscles as you can as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, let there be a wave of relaxation flow down your legs from the buttocks all the way down through the thighs, knees, shins, all the way to your toes as there's a release. And then we're going to do that one more time. So as you breathe in, pull in all the muscles you can find in your legs. Hold that tension for a moment. And then with the out breath, just let it go. Let there be a deep release. So that the release, you relax deeper than you have done before. And just let your legs relax. And now we're going to do the same with the arms. So I want you to clench your fists. And I want you to pull tension through all the muscles in your arms, forearms, upper arms, all the way into your shoulders, back of the neck. You won't like it much, but just pull it all in as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, feel like there's a wave of relaxation comes down through the back of your neck, across your shoulders, down your arms, forearms, wrists, all the way to your fingers. And the tension's just pouring out through your fingers. There's a deep release, especially in the back of the shoulders and the neck. And just enjoy that release for a moment. Now again, I want you to tense, clench your fists, find as many muscles in your arms and shoulders as you can find. Maybe even under the arms, right into the back of your neck, breathing in. And as you breathe out, let that tension just dissolve away. And just feel the beautiful sense of your body releasing. And now I'm going to invite you to tense your tummy. So you're going to pull your tummy back up towards your spine. And in doing so, you're also going to tense as many muscles in your chest and back as you can find. So your whole torso. Tense as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, let there be a feeling of complete and utter relaxation through your whole torso. A wonderful opening and expansion. So again, you're going to tense, pull in tight. Many muscles you can find, and breathe out and relax. And just melt. Just melt into the floor. And now the last area of the body that I want to release the tension is an area where there's a lot of deep tension. And for many people, we hold it for most of the day. It only really eases perhaps in sleep. So I want you to tense your neck, sides, front of the neck, back of the neck, your jaw, your face. Screw up your face muscles. As many muscles in your head, neck and shoulders as you can find. And then imagine that a beautiful wave of relaxation is coming down through the crown of your head, down through your forehead, back of the head, your eyebrows, your eyes, your cheeks, back of the neck, your jaw, down through your throat, your neck, all the way down. And there's a deep release of tension that may have been there for a little while. The muscles at the base of your tongue relax. The muscles behind your eyes relax. And you can just feel that the energy, the blood, everything is now flowing because there's nothing impeding the flow in your body. So we're going to do that one more time with our face, head and neck. So pull it in tight as you breathe in. Find as much tension as you can. And then let that wave of relaxation come with the out-breath and just pass down through your head, neck and shoulders. Releasing, releasing, go deeper, release more and more and more. And breathe. And now just take your mind to focus on your breath. Because we're going to let your body just drop down into a very deep healing space. So with your mind gently focused on the breath, just allow yourself to relax. You are safe. Everything is fine. Just gently watching the breath. And just allow yourself to relax a little deeper. Going down into what we call a Theta brainwave state. Stimulates your vagus nerve, which just sends a message through your whole body of healing, growth and repair. When we release the tension, our bodies are very fast at healing and rejuvenating. Our bodies become like children's bodies that don't carry the same tension as an adult, and so they heal quickly. There's an adaptability that comes, a flexibility. So just let your mind rest gently on the breath and let it take you into a quiet place inside, into a connection with a profound stillness. And in your mind's eye, I want you to visualize a beautiful garden. This is where we bring in that creative energy, that creative capacity, that fire. Because you can create any garden that you like. So whether you're a gardener naturally or not, I want you to see vibrant flowers. I want you to bring in plants of all different colors and greens and textures and shades. You can define the space of your garden. It might be a huge garden or it might be a small garden. It might be quite plain and open and spacious, quite natural with wild grasses and wild flowers. Or it might be a garden that you have planned to bring in various colours and smells. Just see in your mind's eye or feel this garden. Feel the peace in this garden. Imagine the beautiful smell of the flowers. You've got some herbs, maybe some honeysuckle, some clematis, some beautifully smelling flowers, maybe jasmine. Hear the bees. Your garden has many bee-friendly flowers. And the birds just love your garden. Maybe you have trees, fruit trees, trees for the birds in your garden. Maybe it's a vegetable garden that produces food from the earth, healthy organic food. Just create your beautiful space. Bring in the colours, the flowers you love the best. It doesn't matter if you don't know what they are, just bring them in. Maybe you want a pond in your garden or a stream running through. Maybe there's some woods at the back of your garden, or maybe your garden is near the sea. It can be anywhere and anything you like, but use your creative imagination to paint a picture in your mind of this beautiful, peaceful sanctuary. And let it be a place where you feel safe, where you can come in your mind and feel at peace and feel restored. So maybe you have a nice chair in this garden. Maybe you like to meditate in this garden. Just create it however you like. The sun is shining in your garden. It is warm. Maybe you are sitting in your garden with a nice cup of tea, listening to the birds and the bees, inhaling the wonderful scent of the flowers and the naturally restoring oils that come from the herbs. Feet on the earth, grounded, just enjoying this peaceful place, this sanctuary that you have created. You might want to take a stroll around your garden, just checking in on where nature is up to and what is starting to grow, coming up through the ground, what is bursting into bud, into blossom, leaves. And there's a profound feeling of peace in your garden, that all is right with the world. And that you can come to this place whenever you need healing, you need restoring. Your peace and your harmony have been thrown off balance by life and events in the world, and you need some respite. This garden is a garden of abundance, of plenty. Energy flows through it in a very natural way. It is a magical garden. So just spend a few more moments just visualizing yourself in this beautiful garden. And let it restore you. Now, if you want to bring others into your garden, you can. Or if you prefer to keep it as your private sanctuary, that's fine as well. Maybe you have favorite pets you'd like to bring into your garden. Or maybe you'd like the visit of wild animals. If you have a pond, maybe it is brimming with life. But your garden is such a peaceful sanctuary that wild animals feel safe to visit. And know that as you rest in your garden, that you are part of nature, that you are part of the seasons and the cycles. The energy that flows through your garden flows through you as well. And when we reconnect with this flow, it heals and restores us. We literally reconnect with the heartbeat of the earth. And it reminds us of who we are. So just spend a few more moments in your garden, knowing that you can come back to this garden anytime you want to, in your mind, as a beautiful retreat, as a sanctuary. And that quite naturally, as you restore your inner peace in this way, it has an effect of restoring the inner peace in your outer world as well. Now let the image of your garden fade, knowing you can go back any time in your mind and just keep building this garden, this paradise. And slowly come back into an awareness of your physical body lying on the floor in the room. Take a nice deep breath in and just start to move fingers, toes, wrists and ankles. Just slowly waking yourself up. Maybe stretching your arms overhead to wake up your spine. If you're lying on your back and your lower back is a little stiff, just draw your knees up to your chest and gently rock them from side to side, easing out that tension. And then rolling over onto your right hand side, just supporting your head and giving your body a chance to adapt to the idea of coming up to sitting. So we're coming up gently. So just coming up, taking your own time. There's no hurry. Feeling nice and calm and peaceful, completely restored. Take a nice deep breath in. And another one. Namaste.